Welcome back to Inspired Siren. Today we are in the game Sims 4, which there has been a lot of stuff going on with Sims 4 and a lot of people leaving the EA Creator Net. I am not part of the EA Creator Network, and I also didn't buy anything to play today. I just had a hard day and I wanted to go back to a comfortable, familiar game. And because it's kind of wintry where I am right now, I thought we could do like a little winter version. So right now the only game that I have installed other than the base game is Snowy Escape. I do have some mods installed, but I'm going to try not to use them. But all that to be said, it's okay to play games and it's okay to not support things as well. And that's kind of where I'm at, where I'm not really getting any Sims 4 games or anything, but it's still a comfort game for me and I want to play it. So I just looked actually through Snowy Escape and I just created this character, but boy, am I surprised when you take away so many of the packs. Like, it's almost like the amount of stuff in the packs is kind of blinding. And so you don't realize that there's actually a lot of really amazing things in all of these packs that you already own. So instead of like trying to go buy something new or supporting companies that are doing weird things, like, it's totally okay to just look through what you already have and find cool things like this amazing snowsuit, which I really wish I had in real life. And I think that is like always a thing that in general I want to be like mindful of, taking extra space to like be grateful for what I already have, not trying to buy more things, not trying to like get the newest thing. Anyway, let's pop Arya here into Mount Kwamarabi, and we are going to get maybe just, I really want to go somewhere snowy. I'm going to have to cheat really quick to get a lot that I want because I do want to live in the snow. So, one sec. Okay, we have our beautiful little lot. Now, there is a building right here, which I did not realize there was a house so close, but we're going to pretend that there's not a house there and that this is our little lot. And I want it to be something really kind of like simple and beautiful. So I'm going to get kind of a basic structure up. Again, I don't have a lot of energy, and this episode in general is going to just be like me taking care of myself. So I might be talking too much, but I'll get the basic thing on and then kind of we'll check in from there. Okay, here is the basic, at least outside. I don't have a ton. Like, I wanted to leave most of this untouched, and I really wanted this kind of like slightly curved in roof, but basically not much else. A big door, a no shoes sign. I'm going to imagine that this is just like a, I don't know, like a park or something behind. So it's just like really just a special get away from life space. So this is kind of what I got for the outside. So I'm going to move in, do a little bit of floor planning, and then I'll get back to you. Okay, I believe I have the basic floor plan done. Now, I did use entirely snowy escape. So there was one thing I found that was lacking, and that was there isn't really a floor. Like, I had this kind of pegged as the entryway, and I was hoping to put some tile there, but they just have sand or mats. Though I don't think it's the end of the world. So I just had a different color mat than I had in the rest of the house and used kind of the more traditional looking wall features, as well as I found these amazing, beautiful doors. And I did not see, this is what I mean about like, don't buy a new pack, just explore what you already have. And this one's my favorite. I would absolutely love to have this in my house. So this is our kind of basic starting layout. The entryway will have the bathroom in here, kitchen, living vibes there, as well as a bedroom. And I'm thinking up here would be a little bit of a good space for kind of like, I don't know, an office studio vibes. So I'm actually going to start with the bedroom, just to set the tone. Sometimes I feel like bedrooms set the best tones. So let's get into it. I'll decorate it up and then I'll let you see it. Okay, we have our kind of basic bedroom, which I really want this house to be simple for my brain and also for just kind of general gameplay and living. I might actually play in this game. So, like, I did love this bedspread more than any of the others. I kind of wish it had a different wood swatch, but I went with it and I found some ways to tie in the blacks and the browns, a little bit of red, like just a basic curtain around, some beautiful artwork. If I was playing in this house or living in this house, I might actually, maybe I am going to add a chair right here. Let's see. Maybe this one. And use, I'm going to use the Alt key to kind of place it however I want. Yeah, so it is a little basic, but I think that that's kind of the style and the simplicity. And let's move on to this little, what I'm going to call an office area. Okay, we've got our basic warm office. Now, if you have base game installed, obviously you could put all sorts of things around here, but I've got the bookshelf, which pretty much came pretty beautifully furnished, and this little thing, which I think is like a little moss pet, which is very adorable. And so I've got kind of the basics down for that. I'm going to move downstairs. The bathroom is going to be pretty simple as well. I know that I want a giant tub and I want it to be like, okay, wait. Oh, that's the outside one. Okay. I need the inside one. I'm hoping for a dark color. And I'm thinking like I want it to be kind of this way. So like you're laying in the tub. You can look out this window, which we're going to pretend that has a privacy screen on it. Or maybe I'll give us a little curtain. Oh, we're out of money. Hold on. Yeah, I have UI installed, so I could just give myself some more money. Maybe we can use a little moss rug for fun. I wish it was like slightly smaller. There we go. I just made that smaller with the small bracket key, which is like, I am obsessed with this already. What kind of posters they have? These are maybe not the vibe here, but wow. Okay, wait a minute. This is really freaking cool. I think I am just gonna like put that tiger right there. I like it. It's the vibe for me. Okay, let's see so they have a sink but no countertops. So oh, they do have counters. Okay. I'm wondering, I think I'm kind of wanting a darker situation. Here we go. Oh, this is the island. We don't need the island. We need the counter. And it looks like there's just one version, which is fine. Put the sink in there. Same mirror. Maybe let's add a band matching there. And then let's get some form of artwork up here. Okay, maybe the fish, since it's a bathroom. Let's actually, where do I want to put it? I think I am going to put it over here. I'm just going to alt place it exactly how I want it. And then I'm going to put a plant over here, which I guess we're going, maybe this bonsai vibe. The white one would be kind of nice, or I think maybe the pink. Yeah, okay. And then I already put a rug over there, but let's just put this basic rug here. And also, before we forget, let's put a toilet in because I sometimes forget basic necessities. And you know what? I think I'm gonna actually build a little wall. Almost like a half wall, kind of. I just have to remember how to do that. Okay, here we go. Base half walls by drawing. That looks like a full wall, not a half wall, so maybe I did something wrong, but it does get, you know what? I think that I want to keep it like this. So I'm going to just do this as my wall, and then I'm actually going to move my fishy over here. Okay, and that kind of gives some separation. You're still like pretty close to the toilet, which maybe is not kosher. I'm not sure. But for the most part, I think it's okay. You've got your bathtub here, we've got the toilet, and we've got the sink. So that's the bathroom done. The kitchen is going to be over in this corner and then falling into the living into that area. So let me pop that kitchen in. Okay, I've gotten a little carried away and I did the living room and the kitchen and the dining room. So that is like basically all the furniture in. I might just do a little quick flyby decorating, see if there's anything else in here I want to include, and then I'll show you the final product. Okay, and with that, I do believe we are done. So we've got our basic entryway here where I like seeing the walls up. We got a little chair, some gear, whatever this could be called storage for, into the living room where we put a little space heater. I did end up putting a fireplace over here. Ooh, I needed to move that light. Our little dining area, our kitchen, all the way up into our little office area and our peaceful bedroom. So I thank you so much for tuning in. I'm going to save this a lot and I am going to put it on the gallery as, let's call it Sad Snow Day. Because that's how I feel I'm at right now. But honestly, getting some of those creative juices really did get it flowing and made me feel a little better. So again, thank you so much for tuning into Inspired Siren. See if you maybe this week can create or exist in something that you already have without going out to buy anything or need to get anything extra or do anything special. And let me know in the comments what you end up doing. So thanks for tuning in. I'll see you next time. Bye.